The theme of this month is Box PC games. I had the awesome interview and the opening of Anna Bras, his Box PC world record collection in the Home Computer Museum. That's the previous video. He has an impressive collection, but I think my collection is even more impressive. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. If you want your circuit board design realized and printed, you should check out PCBWay. Starting prices as low as $5 for a 1 or 2 layer design with worldwide shipping. Place your order now, links in the description. Hi, my name is Victor Bart. Welcome by Retro Machines, and let's see how big my collection is, because I don't need a museum to show my awesome collection. I have just one shelf up there. And I bought most of them on King's Day a few years ago, together with this Voodoo 3 2000 in one go. I paid like maybe 40 euros for everything. Let's climb up and get them down. They are pretty cool titles. And at least I can just lift the whole collection on one hand instead of a lot of banana boxes. So here we have a Tiberium Sun, Red Alert, Conquest Earth, Warzone 2100, Earth 2150, Earth 2140, Heavy Gear, Hidden in Dangers, GTA 2, Quake 2, Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. Tiberium Sun. Awesome game. You should really check it out. This is the rear of the box.
Windows 95, 98 and NT, Pentium 166, 32 MB, just a normal 2 MB graphics card and a CD-ROM.
I don't know if my games are complete or not. So we have the original inlay. Here the disc. Both discs are in. The NOT disc and the GDI disc. And some papers here in plastic. A real manual. And what I like about the manual is that you have the NOT helipad and the SAM sight and the lasers, and all the units are also described. And here a reference guide, and this is in Dutch, an information thing. It looks like this one is complete. I consider this world record worthy that it is complete. Oh, there's even more. High-speed CD-ROM drive papers. That doesn't belong there. And now a game that I really love, Red Alert 1. And this is for Windows 95 and MS-DOS. And here on the rear we have one image of the gameplay of the base, and the rest is from the in-game movies. Free poster inside. I hope it's still there. We have the poster. Surrender is not an option. And the poster is in perfect condition. No tears, no holes in it, no tape on it. Confidential field manual. This one is in English. And also here the description of the tech center and all the extra information about the units. And these are proper manuals, not like a PDF nowadays. Or registration card. So this one is also complete and museum collection worthy. And if you have a retro PC, it's awesome to install operating system on it. But if you install the games on it, you can really enjoy the old machine and how it was back in the days. Now a game that I never played, but I like the box and the art. Conquest Earth. First encounter. Looks like a real-time strategy game. So maybe I should try this game someday.
Pentium 90 and higher, Windows 95 or MS-DOS, normal video card, CD-ROM, 16 MB of RAM and network support.
Let's see how complete this one is. A human construction hierarchy. Power station, barracks, weapons factory, sandbags. That sounds a lot like Command & Conquer. Some other card. Greetings, dwellings, always good to have things like that. Oh, the plastic inlay and the CD-ROM. So one CD-ROM, disc 1 and disc 2. I don't see a manual by this box. Not sure, maybe this is one of the first games with a PDF. So is this complete? I don't know. Is it cool? Yes it is. Warzone 2100. I also never played this one. But PC Gamer has good reviews, PC Zone. So a lot of stickers that it was highly reviewed. And also here on the rear gameplay footage. And I think I played an open source version of this one because I recognized the graphics. And it was pretty enjoyable, but on some point the game became too hard. Yeah, maybe I should try also this game someday. And 3DFX support. Yeah, I should install this one day.
Pentium 1 66, 32 MB of memory, Windows 95, 98, HP CD-ROM, 2 MB SVGA card.
And recommended is a faster Pentium with Direct3D compatible 3D accelerator. A chance to win the opportunity to be frozen in cryonic status. Oh, the warranty register card. And here we have the game, but not a manual. Oh, here is the manual. Also with a lot of information about the units and how it works. But not as cool as a big manual. But I consider this one a complete game. And now we have Earth 2150. Also a real-time strategy game. I think where I bought it, that guy was a fan of real-time strategy games. And he probably had the Voodoo 3 2000 in his machine when he was playing those games. So this is by Topware Interactive. Een CompuServe sticker here. Het spel blijkt volledig 3D te zijn en ziet er akelig goed uit. PC Zone 2000. I don't gonna translate that, so it stays a mystery for the people that don't speak Dutch. We need a pretty good system for this.
Pentium 2 to 33, video card, Voodoo 1 or better, Sound Blaster compatible, blah blah.
Look, I can open the box and have even more graphics. A lot of gameplay footage. That's always nice that you can see what the game is about. A decent sized manual. Also with all the information about the units. I love the old manuals from the old games because they had a lot of information in. Here the CD, CD1, CD2, a warranty card, and now comes the bonus, a CompuServe CD. But this is a platinum edition. 1 month free internet. I think everyone encountered CompuServe spam by magazines, by games, free in shops. They were really spamming their internet services in the Netherlands. So yeah, CompuServe. I think nobody used them that I know. But it's great that it's included in this box, because this is some Dutch computer history of a company spamming physical, yeah, it's physical CDs that they were spamming. I consider this game as a complete game and a game that I should try out someday. So here we have Earth 2140, so the previous game of 2150. Also some gameplay images on here, but lower resolution, and a simpler box, complete and Dutch.
For this one we need a Pentium CPU with normal video card.
With a warranty card, the game itself on one CD, and of course a proper manual. Raptor AD. De Raptor AD is een gemodificeerde variant van de snelle en wendbare Raptor gevechtseenheid met multicomponenten beschermingslegering. Hij is uitgerust met 2 raketwerpers voor lichte raketten met een gemiddelde laadtijd. De Raptor AD is zeer geschikt voor grond-luchtgevechten, maar kan ook voor de vernietiging van lichte tot middelzware gevechtsvoertuigen en gebouwen ingezet worden. So it's a good unit. And I consider this game also in a complete status. Now another game that I never played. Look how cool the box looks, with a big robot walker and here a tank and other walkers with Gatling guns and marines. The new breed of 3D combat simulators. So this is a 3D game, so Not really a real-time strategy game, but probably just a 3D game where you can walk with big robots and fight.
Windows 95, Pentium 90, Pentium 166 recommended, normal video card, also 3D acceleration, supports 3DFX and Rendition cards, any 100% DirectX 5 compatible accelerator card.
So really the beginning time of the 3D support. I probably should also try this out. Maybe I should make a live stream where I play or install the boxed games of this collection. And here, a game that I really love. And I'm really happy with this box. Only there's a super ugly Bart Smith sticker on here. That's the game shop in the Netherlands. Not sure. Can I get it off? It's probably gonna damage it. For the people that don't know it, just go check it out. The game is now free on the internet, so you can legally download it and play it. And as you can see, that you have 4 soldiers here. So you play with a squad and you can give them care, and they are World War II SAS soldiers fighting against the Germans. And it's really a strategic shooter and super hardcore, super difficult. You really need to have good strategy. If you just run and blast in, you die immediately. Insanely good game. Only a little bit buggy, and the last mission is completely annoying because it has a time limit. And also here, the graphics here on the back, it looks really good. And you have like a mapping here. If it is like a model, it's amazing, this game.
And Pentium 166 with Windows 95, 98, 32 megabytes of memory.
And Hidden and Dangerous 2, that came after this one, many years later, is an amazing game. And they don't have those annoying missions, so it's way more fun to play the last mission of that game. So let's see how complete this one is. I really hope this one is complete. So here we have the CD case. And we don't have a manual by this game, so I don't think this is complete, but not sure if this game has a manual. But the CD looks in a good shape. Also nice graphics here. Also on the back we have the graphics that are also on the box. And now another awesome game, GTA 2 in a box. So also nice gameplay graphics here. Also in Dutch, this box.
Pentium 200, Windows 98, 32 megabyte, SVGA kleurenmonitor. 3D accelerator with 8 megabytes.
So you probably really need 3D, but also the effects here were with 3D graphics. Also here the 3DFX logo. Oh, and this has the same style of inner box as Hidden and Dangerous. So yeah, this also only has the CD. So maybe this was an game release where it just was a box and a CD, not sure. Also the box and the CD are the same. So Hidden and Dangerous and GTA 2 came probably from the same publisher. And I see here of course Rockstar Games and Illusion Software, but also here Take-Two and Take-Two. So probably Take-Two is the software publisher. And now 2 games that I bought on a game show. Quake 2 of course. One of my favorite shooters, and Monkey Island 2. I just had to get one because of the MT32 and the amazing music from this game. So only for the music I already bought this, because the real MT32 just sounds better than anything else. So let's first check out Quake 2. So the front of the box is pretty plain with just the Quake logo. Here a sticker came of the Mont PC Gamer Christmas 97, 96% the best game ever, ID Software. So here on the rear we have the gameplay images.
Windows 95 or NT, Pentium 90 or higher, 133 recommended.
The game itself. Also nice images on the back. For the registration card. And a proper manual of the game. With all the manual options. The story. Did Quake 2 have the story? Not so good as Half-Life, but still a story. All the units were described here. Quake 2 is a complete game with the manual and the registration card. So yeah, museum worthy. And now the last game, Monkey Island. And just see the graphics. It's just amazing. From LucasArts, of course. Kix XL is a software publisher. Nice images of the game on the rear. 1991 PC and compatible 3.5 inch, so this is with floppies.
VGA 256 colors, supports Adlib Sound Blaster Roland, 486 touchscreen MakeCard recommended, hard disk required, 640 kilobytes of memory, controls, mouse and keyboard.
I know that Monkey Island 1 works on a 286 and here they say 486 recommended, so probably this game also works on a bit older systems but with less performance. This is the only game that comes on floppies. So we have disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4 and disc 5. So here we have the manual with some instructions, and here a really important thing about LucasArts games, that is our game design philosophy. We believe that you buy games to be entertained. Not like King's Quest, where you die every time. King's Quest is like Death Simulator. This is not. Not to be whacked over the head every time you make a mistake. So we don't bring the game to a screeching halt when you poke your nose into a place you haven't visited before. We try to make it clear, however, when you are in a dangerous situation, we think you prefer to solve the game's mystery by exploring and discovering, not by dying 1,000 deaths. That is directly written to do an FU to King's Quest. That's why I like manuals of games, because sometimes they just make fun of other games. So, these were my games that I have here physically at home. But in the museum I went over the collection of Anna, and I will show you now the footage of there where I show some games that I like with the boxes of Anna's collection. And after that Anna will tell the secret of Monkey Island. He found the real secret of the game. So if you don't want spoilers, just turn it off. But yeah, it's just good storytelling, so please watch it. Let's now talk about games that I really like and that you should check out. First of all, Sin. That is a really great game. I think it was on the Quake 2 engine, but it was overshadowed by Half-Life, so it never became like a true big game. But it is really a good game, but Half-Life had better level designs and this was a little bit clunky, but it's still an enjoyable game. And let's see, of course, Alien Carnage I played a lot. Baldur's Gate I played more like in the recent years. As a kid I was never into those games, but nowadays I really love that.
It has a great world.
Yes, Diablo 2 also from the last recent 5-6 years that I played it. It's really enjoyable. And let's see what else. Monkey Island 1 and 2 are great, but I'm not like the player that wants to figure it out all by myself. I just take like the instruction next to it and just play it for the experience and for the sound with the MT32. So not sure if that is cheating or just enjoying the game on my way.
These days we don't have the time anymore, so we need a walkthrough.
Fallout is also great, but I only played like Fallout 4 a lot. And Doom, I never played it much because when Doom was a big hit, I had 286 and Wolfenstein 3D was working on that, but Doom wasn't working on that. And when I got a 486, Quake 1 came out. So to be honest, in terms of my computers, I skipped Doom a bit, and Quake 1 was much more interesting over Doom back in the days, even on a 486. And Quake 2 is one of my favorites. And let's see, where did you put Half-Life? Or did
Here
you...
it is, here it
Oh,
is.
here it is. Of course, Half-Life. I think it's still the best game ever made. Just the story and the mechanics and that you had like the scientists as NPCs to get further in the levels and yeah, great game. And King's Quest I really hate because if you compare to Monkey Island, in Monkey Island you can't die. You can't make like a mistake where the game is over. And King's Quest is the opposite of that. If you walk on a ledge, you fall off. Because, yeah, why not?
I think that counts for a lot of share games, but also the share games started a bit earlier in gaming history, so I think I can forgive them for that. But yeah, they are pretty much unforgiving when it comes down to dying a lot in the share games.
Was this Johnny Castaway? Was it only a screensaver or?
Yeah, this is actually a very unique boxed screensaver. It's it's one of the most, I think the most famous screensaver ever.
Yeah, when I was with my aunt, she was in the school system or teacher, so she was one of the first that had like a decent computer in the family. And when we were like were lunching, the Johnny Castaway screensaver was on screen, and that was, I still remember that. It was yeah, it was just super nice. It was only for Windows or?
I think it was only for Windows,
Yeah.
but it might be Mac as well.
Yeah, maybe I should try it out in a video to install Windows 3.1 or 3.11 and then install the screensaver. SimCity is of course really good. Is there also SimCity the original boxed?
Here it is.
Oh, the box looks much nicer than the game
Like,
itself.
the Godzilla version and the Tornado version.
Oh, nice.
Because Godzilla was like a copyright thing, so they have to remove the boxes from the shelves and make it into a Tornado instead. So the Godzilla one is a bit rarer than the other.
Ah, Red Alert, I played it so much. And I think I got the expansions in a box, and of course I threw away the boxes.
You notice, by the way, that these are signed by Kane himself,
Oh,
Joseph Coogan
Oh, nice.
here as well. Yep. He was in Utrecht for a couple of days, and there he had a signing moment, so I met him there. Also, one other thing that I think is interesting, and we're going to open the case here. It's in the hint book of Monkey Island 2, but this one is sealed, so I'll rather keep it sealed. There is this search for the Big Whoop. This is the biggest treasure of all. And what I like about this hint book is that you see a map of the end part of the game, where you meet LeChuck again and you make this voodoo doll of him. Is that a spoiler alert? Maybe a little bit. You are searching for the Big Whoop, and in the end it sort of feels like there is no Big Whoop, it's all just fake. But in the hint book you actually see the chamber behind the wall where the actual treasure of the Big Whoop lies. I think that's a pretty interesting detail that got mostly overlooked by almost everyone.
Because we pirate the pirate game, so we never saw the book.
Yeah.
We were true pirates.
We were true pirates, so we didn't know there was a hint book. We didn't buy it at least, and that's why we never knew that there was an actual treasure behind that wall, and it's actually there. I think that's a fun detail. I'm not sure if they'll do anything with it in the future or in the latest game. Like I said, I'm not that far in the game yet. Yeah, there is an actual treasure, which is kind of mind-blowing to me. It was a nice surprise.
Really big, impressive box game collection. It's almost as big as Anahis collection. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like to support me, you can support me monthly on Patreon and get access to my awesome Discord server, or use my Amazon affiliated links. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.